So now I'm anticipating that the market will be breaking above 200.259, actually a little bit more above than this area. Yeah, this is nice. So I'm gonna remove this line over here, and now I'm gonna wait for the candle to break above this area so that I can take a buy trade. Because the thing is, we have analyzed each and every time frame carefully, like the 15 minutes. We are not taking a trade break above this area. Okay, we are waiting for the market to break above this area over here. Okay, and if we talk about the 30 minutes, then 30 minutes we are not waiting for the candle to break above this candle over here. Okay, so now we are waiting for the best break above the wicks on the left. So I think the best scenario will look like in like 30 minutes. So this was all about gold over here, and let's now talk about GBP JPY. So I have already removed all the drawings, and let's have a look on the weekly time frame. Okay, so if I talk about the weekly time frame in GBP JPY, then we can clearly see that the market has broke above the weekly wick, the earlier weekly wick, and now it can possibly move up in this area. Like, we can say that GBP JPY will be moving to the buy side. And if you talk about daily time frame, then daily has already created a support down over here. The current daily candle has created a lower wick, broke the high of the previous daily candle, and now went up like this, and now it's rejecting. So the thing is that there can be volume coming in which can take the price all the way up. Okay, and let's talk about the 4-hour time frame now. So if I talk about the 4-hour time frame, then I can say that the market is going up, created a support down over here in this area. Then we have a resistance to the left. Okay, so the previous 4-hour candle has broken close above the resistance. Now the current 4-hour candle is moving down, so it might reject the lower prices over here and can reverse back. But the thing is, we have to wait, I think, for the 4-hour candle to close to be very sure like what's gonna happen in the next few hours, because we don't know whether this 4-hour candle will be closing below this area of resistance or support, or whether this candle will be closing above. So the thing is, it's very simple that if the market really wants to go up where we are really thinking that the market will be going, then we have to wait for this 4-hour candle to close. It will be closing in like 44 minutes. So if it really needs to go up, then this candle will be closing above this area of resistance or support, you can say, and the next 4-hour candle will wick down and break the high of the previous 4-hour and to move up, right? So let's have a look on the 1-hour time frame. So if I look at the 1-hour time frame, then what do we have? So a resistance was formed, a lower high was formed, it went down. This candle is about to break its own low and continue to move down, maybe to fill this area over here. But the thing is, we are expecting the 4-hour candle to reject the lower prices and close above. So we have to be very careful if we are thinking about sells. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna just wait for the 4-hour candle to close in GBP JPY first, because there is no point of taking a trade like this, because right now the temporary trend is just buys. So as we can see over here, okay, the gold is moving up. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna take a full lot in gold. Let's have a 2.0. So once this candle breaks the highs, I'm gonna take a trade. So the 15-minute candle has also closed. Let's have a look at the 15-minute. Yeah, so now the market's gonna test the areas over here, because we have already seen the previous 15-minute candles, yeah, did exactly same thing like this. They went up in this area and they rejected and just closed bearish and consolidating. So that's why it is really important to wait for some candles to close and wait for different highs to be broken. So let's just hope that this candle breaks this high over here and goes all the way up, because now we are counting on the volume. So I'm gonna also look at the news over here, if there is any news. My FX book. Okay, so in 12 minutes there will be building permits coming in. Oh man, whenever there is a nice trade, the news just comes in. So the thing is, this 4-hour candle will really save us from making any kind of a mistake. So that's why it is really important to wait for this 4-hour candle to close first. And in gold, let's see if we can have a break above this area or not. Okay, again I can see the volume coming in. So let's see if it finally breaks above this area or not, because in 15 minutes it looks different. Okay guys, so let's get ready over here, because anytime we can have a break above. So 10 minutes left. Let's see what's gonna happen over here, because this is happening right now. So our stops will be kept below the current candle's low. So let's see if it breaks above 2005.342 area or not, because once it's break above this candle, that will be our first confirmation, right? And our second confirmation will be when this candle will be breaking above this high over here, and our third confirmation will be that this candle is going beyond that point of price. So there will be some confirmations including in this trade. So let's see how this goes. And if you look on the left, then we have a nice and beautiful range to the left. Okay, it has broke above that area over here. Let's see if we can go a little bit more up, or it will just reject. See, that's why it was really important to keep our trading, our entry price a few pips above some recent highs, because that is really very important in this scenario. Okay, took a buy trade over here at this point. I think I entered early. Okay, no problem. Oh, it's moving all the way down. Closed over here. More than half at this point. 2003,411. So I'm keeping my stops below the current candle's low, 2003.411. Okay, as we can see, the candle is now reversing back down, and the news just came in. So now the thing is, if it breaks above this high again, let me just go and grab another idea. So if it breaks above this area again, then I'm gonna re-enter actually, because I by mistake I entered at the wrong price. It didn't go beyond that level and I entered at that point. So let's see if it starts to push the price down or if it just reverses back. Okay, stop loss has been hit. So let's see if we can have another chance of entering the same idea. So news will be coming in like 5 more minutes. Okay, it's trying to push the price up again. Let's see if it breaks the highs now or not. So in the last few minutes it can possibly reject the higher prices as well, or it might just go all the way up in the last few minutes. So have to be very careful over here, because it has went all the way down and trying to push the price up. So 3 minutes remaining for the current 30-minute candle to close. Let's see how this candle will be closing. And in 3 minutes there will be news coming in, so we're gonna see how the news will be affecting the market. See, all the scenarios in the market are pointing towards that the market is gonna go in the buy direction. But the real question is, even though we know where the market's gonna move, but the real question is what the current candle is basically doing. Can we really enter a buy trade on the current candle, or we have to wait for the current candle to close? Okay, so these are the main questions which we should ask to ourselves. Like in this case, look over here, the candle went up exactly to the wick over here, right? But what happened after that is it didn't go further up, right? So that means there might be something which candle can do in the next candle, right? So there is something the market is waiting for. So anything can happen in the 40 seconds. This candle can go all the way up. That can be the case, right? But in the next 40 seconds the news comes in and this candle will go all the way up in one single shot, or maybe it will go all the way down in one single shot. So these are the questions, and these are the main thing which we don't know what's going to happen, right? Because nobody knows what's going to happen next. We can just play on the basis of probabilities. So now let's see how the news will be affecting the market, whether we will be getting a chance of taking a trade, or it will be just going all the way up in one single shot. So the news just came in because there is CAD news also, and everything is coming up. So let's see what's going to happen over here. So now if this candle breaks the high, I'm going to enter a buy trade. Okay, it just broke the high, but it didn't activated our price. So I'm waiting over here for the current candle to activate our price. The news just came in. And okay, took a buy trade at this point. Two 2002 2002.672. Okay, so now if this candle break its own low, I'm gonna close half. Oh, looks like it's gonna move all the way down. So let's see if it breaks its own low. close 50% over here because this candle broke the low. Now we have already managed the risk over here, so now let's just wait and watch. And look over here, what JPY is doing is it's closing above. So that was a nice idea to wait for the 4 hour to close. So let's see if gold continues to push the price down or whether it just reverses back again. Because the market structure is bullish, so according to me it should be moving up, but maybe because of the news also. The news also came bad for USD, so I think USD should be getting weak and should take the price up, but obviously anything can be happen in the news. So look over here. Okay, let's have a look at the trend line, what the trend line is saying. So according to the trend lines, yeah, the market has to move up from, but how it's gonna make its move? Okay, so it has hit the stop loss over here and we are out. So this was the last trade for today, everybody. I'm gonna take a leave and let's meet tomorrow in the new market session. So take care everyone, have a great day. But guys, remember one thing, do not over trade, do not over risk, because that will really harm your accounts. So take care everyone, goodbye.